8. Okay, let's review what we did yesterday, and we'll start with dodge through back, and then go through punch the ground, and then elbow to heart. All right, and I'm going to do it in the quote unquote correct position first. All right, dodge through back. Figure 8 to the right, close the foot in. Figure 8 to the right, open the foot out. Draw back and hit. Draw back, open the right toes, and block to the right, block to the left, swallow's nest. Step up and plant the foot at 90 degrees. Relax back to the right and throw. All right, transfer your weight from the right to the left. Forward on the right foot, step back and sweep 2, 3. Relax. To the left, hook and punch. Relax. Punch with the right, step with the right. Punch with the left, step with the left, and punch the ground. Backhand, left toes in, step in, and elbow to heart. One more. All right, and then I'll do it with my back to you. Catherine, you look like you've got a question.
Um, I don't know why, but I have troubles with this move. It's just like that. I just have to do it and do it and do it, and then it's gonna come together. But right now, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. There's something I don't get.
Let me see you do it.
I don't have the end. I just don't have
That's
it.
that's that's okay. Just let me see what you do know and where you stop. Stop. Okay. Two things. One, be careful when you, this is just a general comment, and this is true for everybody. Be careful when you step out that you don't push your knee beyond your toes. In other words, like this. I might step out and push my knee forward of my toes. That will make you unstable. It's also very hard on your knee. So when you step out, it's not about moving forward, it's about sinking down. Right? That's one thing. That's just a general comment. The second thing, Catherine, what I see happening is when you get to that place where you stopped, is you're unsure of which direction the circle is going.
It's left.
Well, you're right. It starts left and then it goes right and then it goes left again. So watch, right? So when we get to this place here, right? The weight is on the right, right? Just relax. Go a little bit to the left and then much bigger to the right and then back to the left.
Oh, I see.
So it's really like a spiral. All right? It's really like our spiral. It's a circle, but you get the circle by making a spiral. And how do you make the spiral? Right? 1, 2, 3. All right? Left, right, left. All right? Left, right, left. It may be the thing that's where you're catching here has to do with the height of the circles. The first movement to the left is sinking, and then you go up, and then you come right in the middle. Right? So low, high, middle. Yeah. All right. Low, high, middle. And the hook hand sort of just happens in the middle of that, right? Low, high, middle. So the hook hand and the punch don't really happen until you get to the middle, right? So you've got low, high, middle. Let me see you do it. Low, high, middle. Yes, that's it. Good. One of the difficulties in learning Tai Chi is exactly what we're talking about here. Which direction does the circle go, and does it go up or does it go down, or what happens? And so just be aware of that's a place that catches almost everybody. And there are certain places in the form where that whole issue really comes up, and this is one of those places. It's not just you, Catherine. Low, high, punch. Now relax. Just literally just relax. Boom. And then hit, step, hit, step. The left goes up, the right goes down, the right comes up, the left comes up, the right goes down. Boom. All right? And then long back, Tong Bei. Step in and close. Boom, elbow to heart. there's a real kind of spiraling twist in elbow to heart. You probably aren't going to get it right away. But as time goes on, look for that. It's not just straight, right? It's spiraling, spiraling, spiraling. Maybe the way I always end up thinking about it, I don't really mean to think about it this way, but it just sort of happens that way. Is it's a lot like twisting and pulling something. You twist and pull. Boom. One more. Sink low to the left, high to the right. Grab your fist and your wrist and walk through in the middle. Relax. Punch and step, left down, right up, right down. All right? And then Tongbe, long back. All right? Close in and elbow to heart. All right, Catherine, let me see you do the whole thing. Good. One thing, you have to change your direction of approach when you get to punch the ground.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of my fault because of the video here, but don't forget that after you punch the ground, now you change direction. You change 90 degrees, and you're facing in the direction that you started the form. That's important because pretty soon we're going to have to get to that again, right? Boom, boom. Okay, other than that, very good. Very good.
No, it wasn't very good at all.
No. You've got the basics of this, and that's what you need right now. Let me give you a hint about practice. As you practice this over the next week, you're going to get more and more comfortable with it. Try in your mind to identify the places where you're actually landing a punch, for instance, or you're applying some application, and give that a little more oomph. Now, you don't want to do that all the time, but when you're practicing, you can do it once in a while because it will unlock the internal rhythm of the move. So, for instance, all right, bam, all right. When you just do that on your own, right? But But when you feel that, it will make it more real for you, for your body. All right. So you're not just up in your head trying to remember what to do, but you start to get into your body, and it's like, I'm not taking lessons in how to hit the baseball. I'm actually hitting the baseball. There's a difference between those two things. All right. Catherine, very good. You got it. All right, James, let me see you do it.
From dodge to the back or just punch the
Dot,
ground?
well, go ahead and start at the beginning of dodge through back, and we'll go through all three moves. Okay, so you've got most of the pieces, but there's a little problem with how the pearls are strung on the string of pearls, right? And it has to do with exactly the same thing that Catherine was working on, which is which direction do circles go? Um, I'm going to do this again, and part of the problem is not you. It's the fact that we're doing this over video, and it makes it difficult for you as students. It's also difficult for me as a teacher, because well, you understand.
Malcolm,
Yeah,
before you start, the thing that screws me up is you're very good with the footwork, right, left,
yeah,
and all that.
right.
But where I'm screwed up on punch to the back is okay, on the first throw, you go left to right, and then you're facing the other way. I can never figure out which way the other throw goes. Is it again left to right?
Yes, I know. I know. That's what I saw. I think we're thinking the same thing. Let me do this again, and I'm going to start it with my back to you, so that when I turn around and we get to the place that's critical, I'm facing you. All right. So watch. All right. Here's where I saw you mess up, because you went around this way when you should be going to the left. All right. Your weight's on the right, right? And you're going to go to the left. And then you shift your weight to the left. Relax and step back left and sweep 2, 3.
Okay, I spent 2 weeks throwing the wrong way on the first throw.
Yes.
So there'll be a month undoing that.
I know exactly the problem that you're outlining. Once you've taught yourself to do it one way, that's exactly right. You've got to unteach yourself and do it the right way. Um, but in both cases, you actually both had the same issue, which is a very, very, very common issue in learning Tai Chi. You mess up when you get your weight on the wrong leg, or you move to the left when you should be moving to the right. It's very simple, and it's a simple mistake. But when you make it, it messes everything up, because Tai Chi is continuous, right? This is continuous. And once you get one thing wrong, it just messes everything up since then. So the point of saying that is watch yourself when you're practicing and ask yourself, where's the place that I'm losing it? That's the place you have to correct. You may have 90% of everything right, but just having 5 or 10% wrong will screw everything up. So just watch yourself when you do this.
So, for my internal choreograph on Punch Through the Back, the first throw starts from the right and goes to the left.
Right. All right. Boom.
And the second throw starts from the left and goes to the right.
Boom. Exactly. Yes.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down. Exactly. Guys, this is teaching this has been a real challenge for me over the years because I did not learn this verbally. Master Zhang did not have the English to be able to say, okay, sweep 2, 3, sink left, right, middle, punch. He didn't have any English. So what we did was we just did it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And everybody, or when I was in private lessons, I just followed him. Sometimes I think all the words get in the way, is what I'm saying. Okay, I think you both have this section. You just need to practice it during this coming week. So, are there any last questions about this section of 3 moves that we just did? Yeah, it's okay.
So at the end, you have to face. I have to face you.
Yes, right. Punch the
How
ground,
come?
change 90 degrees, and elbow to heart. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch my left foot.
Mm.
All right. Watch. That's how you do it. Now you've shifted from here to here.
Okay.
This
I'll work on it.
when you step out, you open your right foot, and then as you hit, you just lift your toes, and your heel's gonna just pivot, and then you close in, elbow to heart. Now you're working in this position.
Okay.
You guys want to see the next move? I knew
Yeah,
you did.
sure.
Can,
Okay.
can you just, one thing, can you
Sure.
show me the transition, however you're facing or away, from the first throw and punch through the back to the second?
Sure. This has to do with the tricky footwork here. All right. Swallow's nest. Turn the feet 90 degrees. Throw. Now, my weight is still on, when I'm throwing, my weight is still on the right. Now I shift my weight to the left, and I just let myself spin on the ball of my right foot. And then forward and back. And now I've shifted that 90 degrees. Is that the section you're talking about, Jim?
Yeah, it's that step back where
Yes,
you reset before the throw. That's what I've left out.
exactly, right? So throw. Come, just relax. Step back and 1, 2, 3. Technically, you don't have to do the step back, but it just makes a lot of sense if you think of this more as almost as a dance, right? Your weight has all come forward. It's easy to step back. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm just gonna show you the next move. I don't think we should get into really doing it. There's not enough time today, and I think you guys have a very full plate as it is. But here's the next move. All right, elbow to heart. End of the form.
Please tell me that was 3 moves.
That was, I think that's 2 moves. No, it is 3 moves. So it's snap, waist, press, elbow, punch, head, and the closing posture. But it is the end. It is the end of the form. You're so close to having the whole thing here. Let's just leave that until next week, because I think I suspect you guys are kind of full at this point. Yes? Or would you like to go ahead? Catherine, what do you think? Yes or no? No. Okay, no. We've had enough for today. Let's do the moves that we've just been working on. We'll do them a couple of times. I'll do them from different positions, and you guys just follow. All right. So here's the correct position. One more. All right, I'll start it with my back to you. Okay, any questions? All right, so I guess we're pretty much at the end of what we're going to do today then. This is a difficult section. The last couple of moves, right, are, snap waist, press elbow. This is a great move. I wish Kevin were up here and I could demonstrate what you're doing. The elbow goes into the valley right above the hip here. All right, and you just press, and the guy will collapse. All right, it's very interesting. So maybe Kevin can drive up next weekend, and we can mess around. Okay, guys, practice this week. We'll see you next weekend. We're gonna finish it up. Ciao.